Hey guys, it's your boy, back at it again with my bullish. And I'm actually here because this week I want to try doing something new. And the way I'm going to start doing that is I'm going to start just kind of making short comments on things that are happening around YouTube. I will admit this was prompted by some pretty recent unfortunate circumstances involving Kai, otherwise known as Laineybot. I'm a huge, I really like Kai. I think that he's a good person. I think that he has a good head on his shoulders. I don't necessarily appreciate Greg or his opinions, but I don't hold that against Kai because that has nothing to do with him. That being said, this was prompted by me wanting to speak out on this issue after seeing a lot of the comments on the Blark's basically recording of the live stream that Lainey did on YouNow explaining the situation with Sarah, where he was explaining that they're not dating, they have never been dating, and that they had actually released guardianship over Sarah because of the fact that the internet was causing so much stress to happen that it became basically moot point to move Sarah to a better environment just to have that happen, which makes sense. But as I was saying, Kai has been the focal point of recent drama. Ayalla made claims against him, stating that she saw Sarah and Kai when she went to their home with Billie, and she's claiming that Sarah at the time was 15, which doesn't make sense because she also said that she had talked to Sarah in person. And the reason why that's literally impossible is because while Sarah has been interacting with Lainey online since she was 14, she did not actually physically come up to their house until 2016 when she was 16. So, and on top of that, Billie dated Lainey and Greg when Sarah was 16. So there's not really any way that could have happened. There's no way that Sarah would have been 15 in that instance at all. Also she said that Sarah had admitted that her and Kai had discussed a future relationship. And while I'm a little conflicted because I believe Sarah has said those things. Do I believe they're true? I don't know, because there has been a lot of implication that Sarah was saying these things without anyone else's knowledge. But I feel like it's a lot more complicated than that and may have been a lot more of a desire on the part of Sarah than an actual commitment made by Lainey or Greg. I can't trust Greg's statements on things because he likes to exaggerate his part in things or lower his part in things. So there may have been a discussion with Greg, but I do not believe that that would have been something Lainey would have been aware of at all, because they are not the kind of person who would find that appropriate or be comfortable with that. Okay, so I got that. And due to this and several other claims made by Ayalla on the same stream, Kai has contacted a lawyer and plans to take legal action for defamation of character, which I think it's a good decision. Lainey's been getting attacked for Greg's mistakes basically since Lainey became a public figure in 2012, and I find this just absolutely disgusting. If you think that Lainey is as much of a victim of Greg as you say they are, then why are you constantly attacking them on stupid shit just because they're next to Greg? They've been through enough. Stop. Moving on. Gabbie Hanna is Gabbie Hanna. She did a video addressing only a select amount of the rumors going around in 2018 and said she was answering everything and leaving it all behind in 2018, which she kind of failed at. The only thing that she left behind in 2018 was a lot of questions that are now being carried over into 2019. And so now the beginning of her 2019 is waiting for more answers, more maturity, and more responsibility. I hope she can make some major shifts this year because a lot of potential is being squandered on the irresponsible decisions that she's made this past year. Yeah. For some reason, Chris Brown is still making music. And that's it. Thank you for watching. This was this week's weekly update. And I'm Felix.helix. I'll see you next time on the other side of the screen.